Pirates of Nassau Museum was our first destination after dropping off our bags. Here we walked alongside the pirate frigate Revenge and entered the world of cutlass-wielding, looting pirates. We later walked around downtown before returning to the marina. The next morning, we left the marina in Nassau headed for Highbourne Cay, one of the northernmost keys in the Exumas. Our first morning in the Exumas, we snorkeled at nearby reefs and hung out in beautiful, clear, shallow water. The first dive was down to a wall drop-off. There wasn't much sea life, but the first shark of the trip appeared here as we were leaving the wall. During our ascent, the curious shark returned and stuck around until we were all out of the water. The captain told us he wanted to visit some old friends, so he took us to Allan's Cay. We headed south and arrived at Warderick Wells Cay, where we checked in with the Park Visitor Center and went on a hike to the Vista. Looking for another place to dive, we headed to Danger Reef to scout it out for the next day. Dive guides mentioned sharks in the area, but we didn't expect such a swarm of sharks eager to be fed. Several of us had swam and dove with sharks, but none of us had seen this type of shark aggression. After hanging off the ladder on the back of the boat, recording this footage, I decided I was finished after some especially close passes by the sharks. The only reason we could think of for this behavior was there must be a tour company that feeds the sharks regularly. The consensus was universal. We would look elsewhere for diving. We really enjoyed the area around Warderick Wells, but continued on to Little Bell's Cay, also known as Cambridge. A few of us took the short hike to the other side of the island to see the view and swim. dove again at Jeep Reef, which is one of the best spots in the area with lots of sea life. Later, we went to the rocky Dundas to snorkel and see the caves. While at Cambridge, we got out the e-foil to ride.
Oh yeah. Look at this! Look at this! Good morning.
A mini island close to the boat had some of the best snorkeling of the trip, with lots of fish and coral diversity. A trip to the Exumas wouldn't be complete without seeing the celebrities, the swimming pigs on Big Major Key. Later we went to Staniel Key to have lunch and join in the celebration of 50 years of Bahamian independence, but first had to have our turn petting the nurse sharks. The food and conversation were great, and it was especially nice to be joined by two longtime friends from another boat. Next stop was Thunderball Grotto, made famous in the James Bond movie Thunderball. We had fun swimming, and then the boys and I had more fun jumping in from the top.
3.
Not far from the grotto is one of the Exumas' best swimming holes. After anchoring the dinghy, Rachael's Bubblebath is a short walk up a shallow water path on the far north tip of Compass Key. One of our final activities at Cambridge was a night snorkel at the mini islands nearby. Our last nights were spent off Big Major Key. The final morning, we went to the Staniel Key Airport.
Alright, everybody's tucked in?
After boarding the plane, we flew back to Nassau, then Fort Lauderdale, then home, having many new memories of God's beautiful creation and fun times together.